Iman Shumpert divorce has
Yeah,
no
I feel
final.
so close to you.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck all that. We street.
The streets are going crazy trying to figure out whether this new romance is going to blow up before it even gets good. And trust me, once you hear all the details about what really happened that night, you'll have a lot to say because this is one messy love triangle that nobody saw coming. Or maybe we should have seen it coming because, you know, some patterns never change. Get together because today's tea is so hot it's about to burn up every timeline it touches. Imagine learning that the woman you've been defending and showing off to the world is secretly texting her ex-husband at 2 o'clock in the morning while you're sleeping next to her baby. For the sake of those in the back who might not be completely up to speed, let's support this a bit. Singer, actress, and choreographer Teyana Taylor, all-around powerhouse, has been that girl for more than 10 years. She's always been the one that other women support because she's genuine, raw, and never pretends to be anything she's not. For the longest time, her relationship with Iman Shumpert was the height of black love. I mean, think back to their reality show. Remember how they danced together at their wedding? Remember that epic Vogue spread with their babies? That was an entire era, but behind those glossy Instagram posts was a story that many people claim was not nearly as perfect as they made it seem. If you followed them, you know exactly what I mean when I say that cheating rumors surfaced every other year, like clockwork. But Teyana consistently dismissed them or laughed them away with the comment, "Y'all mind your business, we good over here." And perhaps they were until they weren't. Because when Teyana finally revealed that she and Dean were done, no one was particularly shocked or upset. She framed it elegantly, as she always does, saying that they had grown apart and were concentrating on co-parenting their lovely children. Fans respected it because even when her heart breaks, Teyana keeps it cute in public. Fast forward to a few months ago, and suddenly, rumors began to circulate that Teyana might be seeing Pierre. If you know Pierre, you know that he has that cool charm that will make a woman think he's different from all the other men she's dealt with. He has a handsome, well-spoken, deep voice and a killer smile. The kind of guy that says your name and makes you forget all the promises you've ever made to yourself about staying single. Baby, Teyana immediately fell in line. At first, there were only rumors that he was spotted at her shows and that people were catching them sneaking into the same cars late at night. Nothing specific until the hints became too clear to ignore. And they didn't say outright, "Yeah, we're together." But they didn't hide it either. She'd pop up on Instagram with a man's laugh in the background, and he'd post a blurry selfie with a woman's curly hair pressed up on his cheek. Y'all know how celebrities do when they want to brag and hide at the same time for a minute. Everybody was rooting for her. She deserved a soft love story after dealing with Iman's mess. She deserved to have fun. And Aaron seemed like just the right rebound, young, fine, and not tied down with kids or baby mama drama, at least not that we know of. But of course nothing stays pretty for long in Hollywood, especially when there's an ex-husband lurking in the background. Now here's where things get spicy. So word on the street, and by street, I mean a very nosy neighbor with loose lips, is that Aaron had been staying over at Teyana's house more and more lately. You know how it goes at first. It's come over for dinner, then just crash. Here it's late, then suddenly your toothbrush is next to hers, and half your clothes are in her dresser. That's where they were. Playing house, smiling for the gram, pretending everything was sweet. But last weekend something happened that made all those fairy tale filters shatter in one night, according to multiple people, and these people are credible. Because they've been right before Aaron and Teyana were chilling at her place. They just wrapped up a late dinner, some wine, probably a little Netflix, and chill, you know the vibes, since they had both been working long hours. Aaron fell asleep on the couch at around 2 a.m. He woke up thirsty, literally, not figuratively, so he went to the kitchen for water. On his way back, he noticed a glow in the hallway. Teyana leaning against the wall with a phone in her hand, laughing like a teenager. Aaron isn't stupid. He knows that giggle isn't the "I'm laughing at a meme" giggle. It's the "I'm flirting with someone I still have feelings for" giggle. So he does what any nosy man does, peeks over her shoulder, and boom, there as clear as day is Iman. It's Rurt, not Iman Shumpert, at the top of the screen. Simply, "Yo, are you serious right now? You're still talking to him like that?" Aaron lost it when he saw that Iman with the heart emoji. After the divorce, that man didn't even get demoted to a government name, which should tell you everything. We don't know exactly what the messages said, because neither of them has been brave enough to leak screenshots yet. But a source says, "It was flirty, not full-on 'I miss you, baby.' But definitely not 'Did you pay the daycare bill?' either." Teyana froze while I was here at 2 a.m., because you know how your mind goes blank when you're caught. She attempted to dismiss it with a statement like, "It's nothing. We were just talking about the kids, but baby, you don't giggle at your ex-husband about the kids at 2 a.m. That's not how co-parenting works." Aaron was pacing back and forth and yelling things like, "You played me. I'm out here looking stupid, telling people you over him, and you still have him on your phone with hearts and kisses," according to insiders during their hours-long argument. No, he had the rebound feeling, and let's face it, perhaps Aaron wasn't buying it, so he told her bluntly, "You can't have both of us if you want him. Say less, I'm not about to be second to your ex." Teyana, meanwhile, tried to reassure him that Iman would always be a part of her life because they share children and history. She swore it wasn't romantic, just friendly. Some claim that Aaron was so furious that he shut off his phone for the whole day, ignoring her calls, texts, and brief return, and that he departed that evening with only his car keys and his phone, not even packing the clothes he had transferred into her closet. Let's discuss the voice notes. By the time the blogs learned of it, the story had already escalated from a private altercation to a Hollywood meltdown, and people were picking sides right away. Team Aaron was loud, saying things like, "He deserves better. He's young, fine, and unproatic. Why should he be dragged into her messy past with him on?" Teyana was reportedly blowing him up, telling friends that she didn't want to lose him. Over a harmless conversation, but girl, harmless to a man's pride. Teen Iman was just sitting back with popcorn, like she told you all she still loved me, while Teen Teyana was tugging him back, claiming he knew what he had committed to. Of course, they talk about their children growing up. Even worse, according to those close to Iman, he has been attempting to reintegrate ever since Tanya revealed the breakup by showing up at family gatherings late at night and FaceTiming to watch the kids leave flirtatious remarks on old photos. The whole playbook of an ex who can't let go, and maybe Teyana likes that. Maybe she likes feeling wanted by the man who embarrassed her for years. Maybe Aaron was just her way of proving to herself and the world, "See, I still got it." But here's the truth: having it and keeping it are two different games now. Where do they stand? Well, last we heard, Aaron did come back around. He's not a complete ghost anymore, but sources say he's moving different. He's not staying over every night. He's not answering calls past midnight. He's being, in his words, protective of his peace. Some say they've agreed to talk it out, but his trust is gone. He told her if he catches so much as a good night text from Iman again, it's done for real this time. Meanwhile, Teyana is trying to spin it like everything's fine. She posted a cute photo dump the other day. Kids, food, candles, a studio selfie. But if you look close, Aaron's nowhere in sight. Not even a shadow or a reflection in a wine glass. Y'all know Teyana loves to hide Easter eggs in her posts, so fans are dissecting every pixel trying to see if she's hinting at heartbreak or a reunion. And let's be real, Iman is soaking this all in. He's not saying much publicly, but he doesn't have to. He recently posted a cryptic Instagram story with "Futures wait for you" playing softly in the background, and anyone who knows Iman knows that wasn't accidental, petty, definitely intentional. Without a doubt, those close to him say he still thinks he's got a shot. Like, somewhere in the back of his mind, he believes he's the only one who truly knows her, who could still win her back if he played it right. And honestly, would it even be surprising if he did? Toxic exes have a way of lingering, always managing to keep a key to the house even after the locks are changed, and the address is supposed to be forgotten. Now the internet's buzzing with one question. What should Teyana do? Should she stay with the new man? The one who adores her but now watches her with eyes that doubt, or should she circle back to the father of her children, the man who broke her heart, but still seems to have some piece of it tucked away? Or maybe, just maybe, the real move is to let them both go to step back, heal in her own space, and return not with another relationship, but with a body of work so powerful, so raw, it becomes the soundtrack of her rebirth. Because if there's one thing we know about Teyana, it's that she doesn't move for the crowd. She moves on her own time. Her own rhythm. She'll feed the fans just enough to keep them guessing, dropping breadcrumbs, while she rebuilds, reclaims, and redefines what her next chapter will be, and whatever choice she makes, whether it's love, solitude, or something in between. You can bet it'll be entirely on her terms, and baby, you know, I'll be right here with every messy update, so tell me what you think. Is Aaron overreacting, or did Teyana cross a line? Should she block Iman for good, or does co-parenting mean open lines? At any hour, are y'all team new, team Exubby, or team Sispy single? Since the story isn't overly dramatic, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. I promise that the next twist is already in the works, and that you will know where to hear it first when it happens. So please subscribe and stay tuned. Remember that in Hollywood, love triangles always have four sides: the two exes, the rebound, and us all watching with popcorn. Stay curious, stay blessed. See you all in the upcoming video.